Week one of my Body Boss Method redo is officially over. Stay tuned to see how it went. Hello everyone, my name is Misty Nicole from LadyPrefersToSave.com and welcome to another Body Boss Method update. As I posted week before last on Sunday, I was using the past week as a redo for my Body Boss Method. I have officially now finished a full week of the method. I'm still a little bit behind, but feeling much better. I haven't had any pain with my hips and my upper back and working out in the past week, which I'm very thankful about. And this past Wednesday, I had a chiropractor appointment that went very, very well. It was not the holistic chiropractor appointments that I'd had in the past, but it seemed to work pretty well. I also was referred back to my naturalist and have week after next a series of 4 acupuncture appointments. So I'm hoping that that will also give me some kind of relief in terms of the sciatic pain and the hip pain and migraines that I've been experiencing over the past season. I'm not sure if everything is related to the flu that I've had twice or working out more. Over the past year and a half, I've lost a substantial amount of weight and didn't have these pains regularly, so I'm really not sure if this is just something that's systemic of this particular past season or what have you, but I do feel that I'm on the mend, and I'm hoping that between the chiropractor and the acupuncture and just continuing with the Body Boss Method that I'll have a lot more progress in the weeks to come to report. In terms of weight loss and percentages this week, I have a few things to report in which I have a 1/4 inch reduction from my measuring my seamstress tape, if you will, measurements on my thighs, triceps, and upper arms. I have a 1/8 inch reduction on my neck, and in fact, I have a 1/2 inch reduction on my calves. So that's still quite a bit of progress that I'm very happy about. I also have lost over the past 14 days 5 pounds. So that's quite a bit of weight in my personal opinion, and so I'm very excited about that. I am feeling better. I'm continuing with my meal prepping and my meal planning. In previous weeks, I hadn't been consuming as many smoothies. I have went ahead and added banana, blueberry, blackberry smoothies back into my diet, and I'm hoping that that will help satiate me between my early morning and afternoon snacking, which now consists previously I had just eaten breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm going to go ahead and add back in some more dried fruit, including the dehydrated bananas and strawberries that I have previously put in other videos. I'm going to go ahead and go back to using those. I'm also putting in a few rice cakes, like the mini rice cakes, if I do get hungry, because I find that the more weight that I'm losing, I'm getting really hungry, and I'm trying to be more considerate of my own body. When I'm hungry, I'm going to eat something. I'm just trying to portion out into 1 to 2 ounce portions, something appropriate to snack on. In terms of the Body Boss Method itself, I really liked the working out this week, and as I stated, I've been able to do a lot of Russian twists and lunges, and I've done the prescribed workout for this week. I also went in and added a few more of the pre-training exercises that people in the online Facebook community had recommended, and that's really helped me in terms of my back pain, because I think that it may have been that I was adding in exercises in perhaps the wrong sequence that caused that pain. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure if it was the weather that compounded that, but I'm hoping to continue with the method and that I'll continue seeing results. Now, as the weeks are going on into weeks 2, 3, and 4 within the method, there's a lot more floor exercises. So I'm hoping that the lunges don't present a problem. If that's something that is a problem, I may have to omit those and come back to them later on. I've also went ahead and started walking my dogs again, and that's really exciting because I love just being outside, especially in the spring and this time of year. And so I am trying to make my workouts a full hour, and by that I'm trying to do the 30 minutes prescribed for the Body Boss Method, as well as 2 15-minute walks in the morning and evening with my dogs, and 3 days a week I'm adding in working on the treadmill. And I'm hoping this week on Tuesday and Thursdays, I want to add in maybe a 10-minute session in the afternoon for just some small barbells or my medicine ball. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with that because this week is spring break, and so my husband and daughter are off of school and I'm very excited, and so I'm hoping that maybe I can get them in there with me and have someone to actually throw the medicine ball to, because unfortunately the Shih Tzu and the Westie really won't do it with me, and so I really need someone to help me with that. However, something that I am excited about is that my husband has been really interested in the method too, and so I might be able to get him to actually go back and do it, and if he decides to do it, I would love to get him on camera and give you the guy's perspective on what he thinks about it. As someone who has previously been in the military for many years, he might have a perspective that as a woman I obviously wouldn't have. He, until the last 2 years, religiously went to the gym, and so I'm really excited to hear what his perspective might be on the system itself. As I previously stated, I'm still doing the Facebook online community. I'm still taking some of the advice in their forums, which they have on Monday and Wednesdays. They tend to have a lot of the same people will come into the group and interject and say, you know, I did this correctly, or I didn't do this, or I recommend this, or I altered this. And so I'm just kind of taking notes and adding those into my own workout to see if they help at all. One other thing that I've changed this week is that I used a few Amazon gift cards and I upgraded my yoga mats. I previously just had something that I picked up at TJ Maxx, and I actually went in this week and used some of the Gaia mats. I purchased one of those, and I purchased a thicker floor mat, so I'm hoping that that might be something that's really going to help me. I also had a little bit extra and went ahead and bought 2 yoga blocks, and so I right now don't need them, but if it's something that I do need in the weeks to come, I'm definitely going to be using those, not just for yoga or Pilates, but in the Body Boss method. I don't want to push myself more than I need to, and if it becomes uncomfortable at all, I'm going to start with the blocks and, you know, incorporate them into other things as needed. I'm also going to, in the evenings before I go to bed, I want to walk maybe 15 minutes on the treadmill. I'm not doing any running anytime in the near future until I get a lot more of these back and hip situations under control, and I don't really want to exacerbate that. And so all in all, I'm really excited about the progress that I've had. I'm just over the moon and still excited about the program, although I'm going to have to take it as slowly as possible, and I may not be able to do it in the prescribed 16 weeks. It may take me as long as 20 weeks. It might even be something that at that point I would have to take a 2 or 3 week break and then start right back up again and just kind of keep going with it. I'm not really sure at this point. I have given myself permission that if it's not something that I'm feeling up to doing for the day, I'm going to stop, and then I'm going to kind of pick up with it. And so it may just take me a little bit longer to do the system. I'm still super excited and blessed that Roxanne from The Guy's Life introduced me to this system. I'm just really excited about it, but it's something I'm going to have to take my time in doing. And as you can see, I had a workout about 30 minutes ago and took a shower, and my hair looks a little crazy, but I feel just much better after I have a workout, but still not feeling quite 100%, but very glad for the progress overall. I wanted to share with you and keep you guys updated on the journey. Again, be sure to check the description bar below. Roxanne, who is on the same journey, she is still in the midst of flu and cold season at home and is still just absolutely triumphing in the midst of this with the system, and definitely check out her channel to see all of her updates as well. With that said, I want to open it up and ask you all, if you're working out, are you doing any preventative measures at home? Are you exercising? Do you have a regimen? Have you changed your meal prepping and meal planning? I would definitely love to hear about that. Leave me a comment below and let me know. Also, part of Monday's video, I'm going to go into what I purchased for the week and meal planning and a new recipe, so definitely be on the lookout for that. And with that said, as I always leave my videos, please be kind to yourself and to each other, and have a wonderful rest of your week. Thanks.